My precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home. Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on deepening our own understanding? Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree? We are as much a part of the planet as it is a part of us. At one time, there was no distinction, no lines to separate us. And so long as we do not stray from our path, one day we shall all return to and rejoin the greater home.
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe of the soul? Just as each of us is a part of the planet is a part of us. Therefore, does it not follow that to heed the words of one's own heart is in essence to heed the words of our great mother? Thus do I urge you to hearken to that voice, that of the planet.
So many seminars. Where do I even start?
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning, has helped me realize what I'm meant to do in this world. I should be a force for good. Help folks out. Spread positive vibes. That's how I'll protect the planet. Like yesterday, I helped this poor old woman carry her groceries. And today, I took out the trash at the bar. I've been floating through my life without any purpose, but I finally found it. Planetology has made me a better me.
Good for you, sir.
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Seminar?
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples of her teachings gather here to share their experiences. Through these seminars, we learn from one another and together enrich our lives. Participation in the seminars requires a special invitation from a mentor. Without one, I'm afraid you cannot join. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it. Blessings of the planet, our planetology seminar. Might I suggest observing the River of Lights ceremony instead? You would be more than welcome to do so.
A seminar is in progress.
I think meditation has really helped me attune to the voice.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Lately I felt like I could make out what animals are saying.
A seminar is in...
No, seriously, I heard it clear as day. Some kind of dog yelling, "I'm back!" I ask you this, who among you within you all
Professor Gast often
Memories all I am marking this number.
It was always an
As to heighten our spiritual potency, I invite you to do so now. Set free the secrets within and lift yourselves higher.
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can capture this magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any. So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone, it's perfectly balanced. There's something that's truly magical about the harmony of natural structures.
This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolve to not take
take her bounty for granted and offered up prayers of gratitude, no man, woman, or child would suffer.
Is that how I enter this place? No, there's a different way out.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children, one and all. This wonderful planet is always watching over us, ever keeping calamity at bay. If people everywhere resolve to not take her bounty for granted, and offer up prayers
We're spotted.
no man, woman,
To study planetology is to seek to know our planet, and by extension, to know ourselves.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on deepening our own
She serves as both gate and crucible. When our journey ends, our return is ordained.
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche. Only wish we could have made it out here sooner. Only wish we could have made it out here sooner.
Since time immemorial, these sacred conversations held here become the spark that rekindles hope for planetology and mankind. I still...
What other scholar could ever hope to match your passion?
Explanations. This tavern has served as a place for us to debate planetological theories.
If you ask me, planetology is the future. The tavern is a hunk away from home. I say we replace the stuff with wind power.
Yeah, down with Shinra. We'd be so much better off without them. You can't tell them that, at least not in public. What if people start thinking you're with Avalanche? Lift your gaze to the heavens. Watch as the clouds drift through the sky. Whichever way the wind takes them.
We humans are the same.
May planetology.
We yearn to choose the horizon. I went to a meditation.
This is an entirely new place that I've never been to.
Within you all are the planet's thoughts.
They are both
Oh. Can get up there? Is there a way to get up there? No. This place is big. Holy crap.
Our bodies.
Learn well the joys of giving.
There's also a sister circle.
at our very core. We are the energy all around it.
Well,
We need only
may planetology.
we yearn to choose the horizon. Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories. Life is knowledge. You must type.
Oh, we're way high up. Windmill.
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Not so fast. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables. Not so fast. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
This place is too dangerous. At least have these fences be higher and more stable, perhaps. Kinda cloudy for like stargazing. We're really climbing it. This looks so dangerous. Seven, 6, 5. Who are you?
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside. Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together, for united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Genova. Bugenhagen, what's up?
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Malmaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon.
Bugenhagen.
One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
Where did Red went? I guess I cannot go out, huh? Nope, we can't. Nice place. This game is gonna be so better on PC. The dome. Oh no, it's not the dome yet.
We have Professor Gas to thank for a full half of the research materials archived here.
Professor Guest. Yes.
That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see.
Half of the research materials archived here.
Oh, so like a seismic recorder or something? Or seismic, not seismic.
Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
Where's Aerith?
Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. Oh, they are essential to my studies of the planet.
Oh. What bone is that? What minerals?
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
Of the planet's wisdom. Don't worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out my
This
heart.
raw material. Huh?
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
The celestial model. Aerith, anything to say? You're a freaking satellite. You should know what. It should talk to you.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
Can I put it back? Sorry about that. I love this place.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
Aerith? Where are you two going? Anything to say, dude? No. Just waiting. What's this?
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
The stars have taught us countless lessons over the years.
Yeah. It can be very complicated sometimes. Oh, nice. Steam powered, huh?
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Anarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
Is that the observatory? No, that's observatory. Well, actually, before going upstairs, let's...
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Yeah, I thought so. That's the dome, isn't it? The big... What should we call it again? So it's Bugenhagen who's creating these devices.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Yes, everything. The largest telescope, at least in this game.
The lights
Yes.
we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Yes. So idea of like the lights that's coming from the space is like hundreds and millions of years old is in tech, at least in this game. Or at least in this universe.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Can I actually use it? Just let me use it. No. Bugenhagen, where are you?
That again, huh?
What's going on?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
We're like
What we just
different.
heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
I want to experience this. How much time do I have on this recording? 26 minutes? Let's do this. The Bugenhagen experience. Bugenhagen. The dome.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
Steam powered, huh? Oh, the music.
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, Of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be
Oh,
overcome
energy is not
with time
made
and
but reformed.
education.
It's the basic principle even
You rang?
IRL.
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
I mean, it's something for sure.
Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Oh, the seminar room.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Moogle medals. Any weapons? Just kill. Oh, it's a baby red. And who's that? Crystal Megaphone. That looks like Red's feather.
Right this way.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
Put your faith.
I would be more
Mother.
than happy.
She would never forsake us. Never.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice. This village is lame. And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of...
Enough with your yapping.
Study planetology.
Tell me.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Where's Barret?
They
There's
are
Barret.
both one and the same.
Hey, what time's the next session?
Through the practice of mindful breathing, we can tap into the flow of the planet.
Look at this. They're holding some festival today called the River of Lights. Thinking it could be worth checking out. Look at this. They're holding some festival today called the River of...
What about Kate? Anything to say? Kate, where the heck are you? Kate is gone.
Learn well the joys of giving.
Look at these rock formations.
I'm gonna become a whole new me.
Cosmo Canyon is large. Wow. It's a multi-layered village.
They say that the owner of this shop invented...
Every life is born of the planet.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the wind.
Maybe I've had one too many.
We are siblings all, born of one mother.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on
It's so great learning about planetology with all the time I've spent here.
A seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks, and I was a burden on the planet. But he was wrong. That extra energy I received from the planet,
Please continue on into the assembly.
imbuing it with my compassion and intellect, I'll give it right back. No way is that a waste. It's just the opposite.
Indeed it is. Thank you for sharing.
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer.
That's a weird one.
I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just...
Like personal experience consultation. That's something like that.
Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
At least you know.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
We'll be so down, Tifa. Scenic experience. Yeah. This, Tifa enables this guy. And when this guy is enabled, it goes down.
The River of Light ceremony will begin shortly. This night comes but once a year, bringing us closer to the planet. I've no doubt you'll feel her grace.
Ah, the River of Lights. Once a year, we gather the souls that have drifted to our veil and return them to the planet whence they came. I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
The River of Light. This night, I've no doubt you'll feel her grace.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment.
I think meditation has really helped me attune to the voice of the planet.
No, you guys need to go down. The big ceremony is being held where the bonfire is. Where the hell is Kate?
Who among you has we yearn to chase the light.
You're interested in learning more about planetology? That's wonderful.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
All Linden here.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
It's annoying that Bugenhagen is like keeping it a secret to Red that his dad literally sacrificed himself to save this whole place.
Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Wow, so many tourists.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks. The planet's trying to tell me something. But what? Planetology. The planet's trying to tell me something. But what? Planetology, Avalanche, Marlene, and me. I don't know.
Great.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
They were young, but the desire to protect the planet burned bright within them.
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Pretty much.
Thank you. So if you get that, you get why I live every day like it's my last. How much longer are they gonna be doing this? How much longer are they gonna be doing this?
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
Do they know?
This River of Lights thing sounds so cool. I can't wait.
What kind of ceremony do you think the River of Lights is?
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
Why are they putting Aerith in the middle? Do they know that she's a setter?
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove I'm wrong, but sitting here, looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
This River of Lights thing sounds so cool. I can't wait.
What kind of ceremony?
Can't make any relationship with Kate, huh?
I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
The River of Lights. To pass up the chance to see the River of Lights.
I came here to see the River of Lights tonight.
I can't wait for the River of Lights.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kinda wanted everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks. I think I'm gonna stay out here a little longer. Look at those stars.
Some carry a fire that rivals even this. Like the youths who left the veil.
Well, Eurydice has that energy of her being like some saint or something.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet.
Why are
One
you
of
telling
those
people this?
ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little.
Why are you telling people this?
My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even.
Did Eric mention
And
that
all
she's
that
a...
pain feels worth it.
Did Eric mention that she's an Asian on the original game? I don't think so.
Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
Is Shepard really gonna be gonna kill Eric? The Shepard knows that if Eric returns to the life service, that's gonna be another problem for me. Oh, they're doing the life service.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Oh, I have to go back. Can I go back? I want to talk to the people. Like what they are gonna, or what they're supposed to say. Are you following Bugan again? No, are you?
That was just